The vibes are already good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
Alan is already crushing the guest game. He brought us a whole cake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like moderately sized, but I thought it'd be perfect for us.
Thank you.
It's a perfect size because you know what? There's always too much, sort of.
I know.
You
Yes.
get the right amount.
Yeah, and you certainly don't want not enough. So I think moderately sized.
I think we nailed
We're
it.
gonna do we'll do a cake reveal. At some point.
And I love that too because it's like we are. Stay tuned, listeners. Stay tuned. We're gonna have a cake reveal for you. We'll describe it.
Yeah.
We'll go to YouTube eventually, and you'll see it.
Yeah. But Alan, that's so thoughtful. You're the first person who's ever brought us a cake.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, I figured it was like, a thank you for having me on, and then also it's like it's around Valentine's Day. I don't know.
Today, are you telling us we're your Valentine?
We're Valentine's today.
Maybe.
Alan.
Maybe. Depends on how the cake goes.
Yeah, if you give us a cake, that means like legally you're our Valentine.
Yeah. I mean, we're going to send a picture of the cake to all of our boyfriends and be FYI, bar has been set.
Step it up. Strickland Williams threw the gauntlet.
There you go. I threw the cake down on the ground.
I do think today is officially Valentine's Day.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
So this is the right day for it.
Right.
Yeah.
Wait, is Galentine's and Palentine's different? Or
Galentine's
the
and
same?
Palentine's. Palentine's is like Galentine's, but it's not. It's gender
Okay, so
neutral.
Palentine's is the day before, Galentine's is the day after.
I don't know.
It's
I think
actually
it's just a more gender neutral Valentine's.
It's actually,
it is.
It's actually Alentine's.
Alentine's
Day.
That's what the cake is.
Yeah.
No, I have another cake back at home that I'm gonna.
It's his own cake.
It's just for me.
Well, yeah, you got to be your own Alentine.
Yeah.
It's
The more you guys are saying this, the more I'm wondering, Alan, if when you listen to the Bruce Springsteen song Allentown, like how does that hit?
Well,
for you?
first off, that's Billy Joel. So let's
Oh,
just not to be like that about it.
Allentown. I don't know why I thought that was Bruce Springsteen.
But I do wish that Bruce Springsteen was singing that song.
He should cover it.
Yeah. But yeah, that song is about me.
That's so below Bruce Springsteen to
I don't
cover
know,
a
Bruce
Billy
Springsteen
Joel
has
song.
some. I know, but Bruce Springsteen is kidding himself if he doesn't think he's in the same
they're not
echelon.
alike.
I think they're very
it's,
alike.
It's Billy Joel being like, oh, Bruce sings about New Jersey. Well, I'll sing about a little town I know called Allentown. Yeah.
There's also a lyric in Bye Bye Birdie when she goes, Allentown, PA.
Oh, nice.
But no, I mean, I think if you're, Billy Joel is quite good at tickling the ivories, Brandy.
No, I'm not saying that he's not. I just feel like in the grand oeuvre of classic rock men, Bruce Springsteen is in a different echelon.
But I think he's tricking you. I think he's just like has a gruff. He's just gruff, and that's why. But I think they're in the
they live in the same cinematic music universe of like guy attached to region of America. And, right?
No,
you know what I mean?
They're a geographical singer.
And they're regions of America that you can drive from one to the other in like an hour.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they're both like middle-aged white men.
Right.
Yeah.
Obviously, Bruce Springsteen is way hotter than Billy Joel.
Well, yes.
I mean...
No, but wait, hold on. But what about when Billy Joel's crashing his car into his house for the third time? That's not hot? I think that's pretty hot. When Billy Joel once again crashes his car into... Billy Joel has crashed his car into his house like multiple times.
Yeah.
Multiple?
Yeah, like...
Him and Jay Leno need to hang out. Where they're like, I fell down a hill.
And Harrison Ford.
Harrison Ford in his planes.
Yeah. I can't wait to be that old and crashing whatever I own into whatever else I own.
That is a level. Yeah.
Imagine owning that
you've
much
made
stuff.
it. Yeah, you really know you've made it.
That's going to be fun.
I'm going to crash my lease into my rental. That's the millennial version.
I was, speaking of New Jersey, I've been playing, there's some old Sopranos game that's like for an...
Road to...
yes.
Oh, you've been playing? Oh, that's amazing.
What is it called?
It's called like, not Road to Perdition. It's called like Road to Honor or Road to Perdition.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, I vaguely remember this.
Yeah, it's like an old it's an old PlayStation game. So it looks
it's
like
PlayStation 1.
Yeah,
it's like,
an old game.
A Sopranos game?
Yeah, it's a Sopranos. They do the voices. Like, it's fully like...
Weird.
I've never heard of this. It's fully a Sopranos game, and it's so funny because so far the main objective has been to get Tony a sandwich.
Yeah, that's awesome.
What you just said made me want to play the game.
It's mostly sandwich based, from what I can tell.
Mostly sandwich based.
Every time I do watch Sopranos, that is like the added element that I think like not many shows also achieve. It's like it puts you in this mode where you're like, I look down and I'm like, I'm wearing a robe. I'm in front of my fridge. I'm eating sliced deli out of it that I didn't even remember buying. It's like, nothing else really grabs you in that way.
Yeah, no, I did. Adam does have a tracksuit now because of that show.
Sure, totally.
It's making everybody Italian.
Yeah.
It makes you need Italian food with like a sexual sort of hunger.
They really.
You've watched Sopranos, right?
No, I've never watched it.
They do well by the food. Yeah. It makes you very hungry.
I love anything that makes you just need food.
Yeah. A new trend amongst teenagers all across the country, going Sopranos mode.
Just a bunch of teens walking around in robes and picking up their newspapers.
That was a trend last year.
Mafia wife, whatever, was a big deal, right?
That was a
Wait, was it?
Mafia wife was on trend a year ago.
No, that was a whole look, wearing a lot of golds,
Mm-hmm.
having the lips that look horrible.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, tracksuits, of course.
Yeah, the real sticky light pink ones.
Have you guys been seeing the Republican makeup thing happening?
No. Do you mean them wearing it, or?
Well, yes, it started there, but everyone's
no
filler
shade
face?
there.
everyone's making fun.
They
of
make a lot of things up, if you ask me.
Allen Strickland Williams.
G-rated.
Wow, he's wearing a tie for this is a late
G-rated
night.
political comedy.
Coming for Jon Stewart's gig.
Yeah.
No, it's just been kind of like a way that people perceive that a lot of Republican women wear makeup, which is a very specific look.
Yeah.
And so people have been doing it online to kind of just make fun of them.
Yeah.
And then on the
What
opposite,
is it? Because I'm worried I have it.
It's that's the thing is I was like I'm not.
You don't wear enough.
You don't.
You
But
don't wear enough.
I'm not far off from it. I was like, oh no, but
Yeah.
it's definitely a foundation shade that is not your skin tone.
Okay.
Is
Yeah,
number one.
Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah, really
Interesting.
really heavy eye makeup, really
Could
heavy.
be sometimes, yeah.
But I mean, yeah.
The blowout's always the thing
Blowout,
I've
and
been
also
Yeah.
the high
Volume.
MySpace angle with the the kind of Vaseline on the lens type
I think
thing.
I'm pretty adjacent.
I think you're safe.
Okay, thank you.
yeah.
Yeah. I
Well,
think
with
you're right.
my hair,
The blonde is
every
hard.
time there's so many bitches out there that have my same hair color that are just the worst people.
No, I mean, yeah.
Well, what's been
Yeah,
funny is
the
that they've
blondes
been
are-
they've been trying to do the opposite side and be like, well, here's Democratic makeup, but everyone just looks better.
Yeah.
So it's been everyone's taking 20 years off of their face, and it's fuck.
Yeah, they all have
Didn't
a gay
work.
friend. That's honey, take it back a notch.
I mean, AOC has good makeup.
Yeah, she looks great.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She had good skin, too.
Yeah.
She's just
it all starts there,
Yeah.
right?
Your largest organ.
Alan, how's your skin? How's your skin, Alan?
I've been up in my regimen. I'm not gonna lie. I've
Have
been.
you?
Yeah,
I feel that for you.
yeah. I've been doing a lot of I bought a serum. Is that,
Ooh, a
Great
serum.
serum.
Yeah.
And what serum did you get?
I got the Dermalogic vitamin C.
Vitamin C is
Okay.
good.
Yeah, I got
Nice.
that.
Nice.
Got that for my eyes.
You've got one serum.
and
That
then
is.
I got
That's
that
impressive.
and an eye
Yeah.
cream and an eye
And
cream.
an eye
That's what I've
cream.
been doing now.
Your eyes look great.
Thank
very
you very
hydrated.
much. Thank you
look
very
nice.
much. I've been trying to lock in that moisture after I take my shower with them. Yeah. Which is not as
So
what I
you
used
cry
to
and then you put the eye cream
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
Yeah.
Lock the moisture in.
What's the evolution of this? Where did you start from and now to get to this point?
do. Grady and Peggy Williams met. And they had a little baby, and then one day I said I wanted to be pretty. One day I wanted to be pretty. No, you know what? One time I think I really did just ask Twitter. I was like, "What do I need to do?" And someone was like, "Really, all you need to do is wear sunscreen and moisturize."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Just
"Okay, dope."
it's
So
like
I've been,
Baz Luhrmann said.
I've been doing that
Yeah.
for a while,
Yeah.
and then recently I'm like, I've been making more videos and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
so that I'm looking at myself and I'm like,
Yeah.
I need serums.
That's where it comes in.
I
Yeah.
need snake oil. I need some
Yeah.
magnet to put around my neck that I go to sleep in at night so my wrinkles go away or whatever. I don't know.
You don't want to look like a weird cyborg when you go to bed every night,
Right.
just covered in all of the things.
Have you guys seen the ad? I get it a lot.
mask?
The mask.
Yeah.
I'm interested.
The mask, it's like an infrared mask,
Yeah.
but all the ads for it, it's like someone in the mask, and it looks like a fucking torture. It
Yeah.
looks
It does.
crazy.
That's
Yeah.
what makes
And I'm
me
like, that's your
interested.
ad. Like, it's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, we need to find it and put it up or something because and they're always like this, and I'm like, you look like the devil. Like, it looks crazy.
The Jason Voorhees light up one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, 100%.
There's an episode of 90210, so this goes back, but the moms on 90210 take a spa date together. And Brendan and Brenda's mom is like a podunk, like Minnesota, not fitting in Beverly Hills. And I remember for whatever reason, there's an episode where her and Kelly's mom go to the spa together and wear a mask like that.
Yeah.
And
all the way back then?
All the way back then.
Wow.
Yeah. So I've been interested in torturous face masks for a while.
Yeah, you like the pain part of it.
Yeah.
I don't even know if you feel
Feels
it.
like it's working.
Yeah.
It's painful.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, it bars you from doing anything else, right? Because it feels like you couldn't read, you can't talk to
Right.
people. You're just like
It makes
stuck.
you have to not do something for a
Right.
second.
I like
that's
that.
probably the real thing that's helping.
Yeah,
you.
That's
Right.
what the
It slows you
anti-aging.
down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like you can't actually
You
look at
can't
a screen.
stress.
Yeah.
I have God. I mean, I've bought so many fucking skincare things that I've never used, and they're just like sitting there. But I bought like a little wand that I think is the same thing, but you have to do it over your face, and I never
Cool.
do it because
Yeah.
it takes too much time.
Yeah. That's,
So if I was
there's
gonna
time
do
for
anything,
that.
I would do the mask. Yeah.
My most recent Instagram temptation RE face care has been a novelty. Do you know those like ice rollers you put
Yeah,
on?
sure.
They have one of those that's a Coors Light can.
Oh,
That's pretty good.
fun. That's fun.
Does it? And it turns blue when you. Yeah, that's great.
yeah.
That's great.
That's
yeah,
great.
I was like sometimes Instagram like finds you in such a specific
Oh, it knows
way.
me too well. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's funny. There's like this one company where I bought all your shirts. I bought all of them. You don't need to advertise to me anymore. That shirt, yep, I got it. I'm wearing it right now. Yeah, I don't need this anymore.
Yeah, I wish you
there
could
should be
mark
like
off
a setting
I've
for
wa-
that. I already
yeah.
got the thing.
Yeah, you got
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, or like if you're getting something really specific, you're like, no, I already got galoshes. That doesn't mean I'm like into galoshes now. Like,
Yeah.
Right.
You probably want more galoshes, right?
I want to keep saying
You're
galoshes.
probably bored of your galoshes you have, right? You're probably thinking, gosh, I wish I had more galoshes.
Gosh. Oshkosh
Gosh,
galosh.
Oh my gosh, galosh galoshes.
Alan, I have a T-shirt with your name on it.
Why?
I don't know.
Where? Yeah. What's that
Why?
from?
Why?
If he doesn't know about this, where is this from?
I've shown it to you before. It's like something. It was like a concert, and your name's one of the ones on the back. It's like a list of people.
Oh, it's not just his name.
No, it's not just.
I
his
thought
name.
Were
that
you in a
had a
concert?
shirt with just his name on it.
Or I don't
too.
a show.
I
or
don't
some-
know.
I don't
Yeah,
know. And I think
maybe.
I showed it to you, and I was going through my stuff trying to get rid of stuff, and I was like, "What is this?" I'm just gonna give it to you. And you
Yeah,
can
I'll
give it to
take it.
somebody, 'cause
I'll take
exciting.
it.
I can't. It doesn't fit me. I can't wear it.
Yeah.
So just so you know.
I'll make it a hiking shirt.
Okay.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was really sad. I've just been like trying to, purge.
rid of
I got rid of
stuff, yeah.
so much shit yesterday. I felt so
Nice.
good.
Good job.
But there was this one shirt, like, before I left Salt Lake, I was dating this guy, and I wanted to get this tattoo from Mighty Boosh at the beginning of the show that says, "Come with us now on a journey through time and space." Too long of a
Yeah,
tattoo.
yeah.
Cool, though.
And he was like, "No, don't get that." He was like, "You know what? I'll make you a shirt that says that, and if you want to wear that and then feel like you want to have that on your body, whatever." It was a cute thing.
Yeah,
he bought
yeah.
me a shirt
Yeah,
that
very
said
cute.
that.
Yeah.
That's cute.
But I was just doing a mass wash of like all this shit, and it totally washed off.
Oh, really?
I know. I'm so sad.
Sorry.
And it was never gonna like fit me again, but it was
Time
still
for the
just
tattoo
like,
then.
Yeah, you know
Yeah.
what?
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
You know what will
It's-
never wash off?
The only answer.
Is that's the
Okay.
longest tramp stamp of
Yeah,
all
the
time. It just keeps Journey through time and space. All right.
Mighty Boosh face tattoo is really funny.
Yeah.
I bet Post Malone has one. I can see Post
Somewhere.
Malone actually having
Wow, this is our
them.
second Post Malone reference today.
Oh,
You were here
really?
for the
One
Well, we were
off
talking
my-
about
Fuck, I missed the first one?
the
I'm
first
so
one.
sorry.
He has an Oreo out.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Does
Yeah.
it smell really bad? Have pee on it?
It should have little tattoos on it. Like
It
what are we
really
doing?
should.
So cute. If you
Yeah.
could
Yeah.
open it to reveal the tattoo,
Oreo's going a little wild.
they're off
We-
the chain.
this is
Trust
a-
me, we've
this is a
been
topic.
Okay, sorry.
Oreo
sorry.
stuff.
No,
sorry.
it's fine. It's fine.
We
It's
talk
fine.
about it a lot because
Sorry.
they're
It's-
unhinged. They're totally unregulated.
Yeah. Once they get hinged, we'll stop talking about it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
No, we've been talking about Oreo for years.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is the first I thought collab of a celebrity that we've seen.
You know they're just
Yeah.
in that office like, all right, I got an idea.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
like
yeah.
licking the
Doing lines of
Yeah, they
Oreo.
go crazy.
Yeah, exactly.
They're going crazy.
It's the first person because they've had we did Coca-Cola, we did a Warhead, not Warheads.
Gaga,
Patch
didn't
Sour
Gaga
Patch.
do, didn't
Sour
Gaga
She
have
might have,
some
and
sort
she
of
would.
Oreo
She would.
situation? Wasn't there a Gaga Oreo situation?
I have. My sister gave me for my birthday a couple years ago a bottle of Gaga's Dom Perignon.
Ooh.
Have you drank it? Or
No,
yeah,
it's so much pressure because I'm like, when
Yeah,
I'll know
when's the
when
right
it's
time?
time.
Yeah.
But
You'll know.
yeah, but it's.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, the bottle itself is just beautiful.
Cool.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's a great gift.
yeah. Speaking of pop, I actually did some girl math because I got Beyonce tickets, but the girl math I did is because I was gonna get a tattoo, and then I was like, well, now
There you go.
Right.
There you go.
That makes sense.
There you go. I do this all the time. Yeah.
Yeah, you
No, I
spent
love
it on
this.
the
Yeah, yeah.
tickets, and it's like, okay, well, that's fine. That
Well,
was
no. Here's my favorite thing. If I think of something, I go, well, that money's already gone. I thought about buying it. Well, the money's already gone. So, what are we doing now? What do we do now?
totally out of my hands. Like,
Yeah, it's gone.
I'm doing the same thing with Backstreet Boys are playing the Sphere, which like
You have to go.
I know. I feel
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
which I
It's
also
so
am-
insane, by the way.
It's fucking nuts.
That's crazy.
And
Yeah.
I'm very uncomfortable with how much I want to go.
You have to go, Babs.
It's like all I've thought about the last 2
I
days.
want to go with you because I support like so much. You know how I am with Backstreet Boys. Like I
Right.
like them, but
Yeah.
I'm like not super fan. But like I'm a super fan of you, and I'm a super fan
Yeah.
of the Sphere.
I'm a Babstreet Boy.
It's
Yeah.
gonna be an insane show.
Everybody.
Yeah, like whatever the visuals are, it's gonna be nuts. It's like
Yeah.
the Millennium, whatever.
No, it's gonna be amazing.
Yeah. So, but in my head, because I was thinking about going to Coachella, and I'm like, okay, well, I'll go to that instead.
Yeah.
This
No,
is
I'll be
you
sad,
spending
broke
the money
even.
on Backstreet
You broke
Boys.
even.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
You're making
sounds like-
money. You're making money.
You have to wear a Backstreet Boys.
Backstreet
shirt.
Boys.
It'll be the better show too. You don't want to go
For
to
me,
Coachella.
I'm gonna love it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna have a great time.
Weekend in
Yeah.
Vegas.
I'm gonna
but
know
you-
You'd rather
every
be,
song?
You'd rather be protected by a sphere than out in the elements of the desert. Right?
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I
Exactly.
know. It's all
Yeah.
perfect. I'm very and I'm
Better
like
for your skin, right?
Yeah.
Spheres better
Sphere's
for your
great
skin than
for your
dirt
skin.
desert.
Yeah, they pump in the UV.
That'll
Yes.
be rad.
When we saw the Dead at the Sphere, one of my favorite moments was after the show because the Dead was a really fun crowd because there were like 20-year-olds there and like
Sure.
80-year-olds
Yeah.
there. And so when we were walking back, like how the Sphere is, if you stay in the Venetian, there's like an indoor tunnel you can take to like get to the Sphere. So we were leaving in this like crevasse of just like a bunch of people of all ages on drugs and wearing tie-dye.
Uh-huh.
And this old man behind us just goes, "Attention, general population, we are returning."
Yeah, that's funny. That's funny. Very Grateful Dead, very Vegas.
Right, like you need to know you're about to be out in the real world
Yeah.
again.
And he's just like, yeah, the rest of this casino is about to see like thousands of these weirdos just come
That
pouring out.
that very real down to earth town of Las Vegas, Nevada.
Yeah, exactly.
Where
Get
everybody-
ready for it.
Oh, okay, that's good to know because they have like a deal where you can stay at the Venetian, so I didn't know it's connected.
Do it.
Okay, I'm gonna
Yeah.
do that. Yeah.
That makes sense. That'll be cool.
That's a good
Yeah.
idea. Okay, wait. I wanted to ask when we were talking about Post Malone, if you guys could do your celebrity like product or whatever,
Oh.
you know, because you know how like
okay.
like George Clooney has tequila or whatever.
Right.
the
Yes.
fuck. What would your thing be?
Oh God. Like my thing.
Yeah. What would it be like? Brandy Posey and Oreo or whatever. You know.
That's a good question. I don't know.
Now I'm trying to think. What do I like?
I know mine.
I can't think of things I like. Okay,
Mine
what's
is
yours?
100% silk pajamas.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Yeah, that's very nice. Yeah,
Okay.
that's very good.
I'm obsessed with silk pajamas. I would love to put my name on some. I can't stop buying them.
Yeah.
I've talked to other people into getting some.
Yeah.
I would like to have my
Alright.
own line of silk pajamas.
That's beautiful.
great.
I love that.
I hate to say it, but I thought a cigarette would be great.
Oh, Alan, that would be so
Just
I
a-
want
cigarette.
I don't know.
ASW
In 2025, for a new brand of cigarette to come out would just be like what?
No, it would be pretty funny.
Like, oh, it's a new vape? Nope, we're
No.
going back to the old way.
analog.
Oh,
Cigarettes
that's
are kind of
incredible.
coming back.
Yeah,
Analog vape.
that or salami. Something that gives you a heart
Or
attack.
salami. Yeah, why not together? Sell them as a pack.
Salami sticks.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, like what? Yeah, like what if it was like the
could be
fun
wrapped,
dip, but you
like
get like a
a-
single cig and a single salami.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. I like that little pack, emergency pack.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good
more
idea.
places need to sell Lucy's RE6.
I think Lucy's of almost everything we should have Lucy's of egg. Oh, I dropped all my eggs this morning when I was going to
No!
breakfast. Yeah, I really
Oh,
did.
God, there
8
goes the
eggs.
rent.
8
Oh,
eggs.
my
Yeah.
God.
So please buy my album. Please.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. 8
gotta
eggs.
get this- gotta
8
get
eggs
these
gone.
Alex, tell us a little bit about your album. What's it called?
Oh, my album is called Ran Through.
And it's comedy?
It's comedy-ish. Where am I looking? I don't know.
There, but don't worry about it.
It's
The camera's not running. Don't worry.
These aren't recording at all,
camera.
actually. Nothing.
No.
This isn't.
This is how we hang out.
It's on Blonde Medicine. You can get it at AllenStricklandWilliams.com. It's got one-liners. It's got bits. It's got relatable stuff. It's got stuff about dating. It's got trauma. It's got it all. Really fun.
Yeah.
It's you can stream it everywhere. Bandcamp. You can buy it there. You can get it on vinyl. That's what I'm really
cool.
pushing. It looks really cool. It sounds cool.
I'm gonna get on vinyl. 'Cause I
Allen
wanna
Strickland
listen to
Williams.
Allen on vinyl.
AllenStricklandWilliams.com. You can find it there. But yeah, we recorded it in Austin at the Velveeta Room. So it's like got this real fun, like rowdy.
So everyone's covered in
feel.
cheese.
It's a cheesy album, and it's all cheese puns. It's like it's pretty Gouda.
At one point, are you queso?
Mozzarella's going on, you know. Is that even work? I don't know.
Okay,
Anyway.
now you don't have to tell everyone this because it might be a spoiler.
Oh.
But you have a signature move on stage,
Do
and
I?
I like this. Yes, because Tess also
Do
has
you?
a signature sign off. You have a signature
Oh,
opening.
Yes,
Yes.
I
In
do.
which
That's
you say,
true.
"I'm Allen Strickland Williams. I'm going to tell you blank amount of jokes."
Yes, I do. Yeah.
Do you do it on the album, and can you tell us the number? Or do people need to save that?
No. I can tell you. I think I said. I think I think it was like 53.
And is it
a
accurate?
good
It's
number.
53, and I think it was basically accurate. I think I had to cut some stuff, but
So you're going to be like, you're going to dub in like 43.
no. I've done that before, but we didn't need to do that for this. But it's funny because that works a lot better the shorter my set is. Because
yeah.
when it's like when it's like in the middle of a show and someone's like, "I'm gonna tell you 7 jokes," it's like, okay, that's kind of funny. When you've seen 2 or 3 comics and then someone gets up and goes, "I'm going to tell you 53 jokes." It's like, wait, what? So I'm kind of like, why did I do that? But I don't know. I just don't like doing it.
I always like
that.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, because I think like what the kind of comedy you do, like those shorter kind of jokes, actually, not a lot of people do that.
Yeah.
So it's like a real throwback. It's real classic style.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Evergreen. Does
There's a lot of one-liners. There's some longer stuff too, but
Does
but
that number help you remember like your order of
nothing
things?
helps me remember anything.
Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately, like nothing helps me remember anything. It's almost more of just like I started doing it when I first started because my jokes weren't good, but they were all very short. And so it very much was like, what is this guy doing?
Yeah.
So I really just started doing that to be like, here's literally what I'm doing.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Let me tell you what I'm doing. But anyway, yeah.
Okay, got it.
But no, nothing helps. The hardest part of stand for me is remembering. I
couldn't do
It's
do
so
what you do.
hard.
I don't know how to. And it's like I know. I wish I did it in a different way. Maybe I should just try doing it in a different way. But it is just like literally. I'm just like there will be times, and it's not even if it's going badly or anything, where I will just be like, everything in my head will go away. I cannot remember a single thing I've ever written in my life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Couldn't tell you my own name, and just
Yeah.
crazy. Like,
Yeah.
I
wow.
hate that. That's the
It drives me
worst.
nuts.
Yeah. And then I find too, like if I, especially like for like my album or places where it's like I'm doing this specific order, it's almost like if I'm doing a dance routine and I miss one
Yes.
step,
Yeah.
then the whole thing starts to
Oh,
feel like,
yeah.
what am I doing? Like I
Yeah.
lose it all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so hard. That's why it's so hard if you're not doing it all the time, because like that's the only thing that keeps me on track. And so if I'm not doing it enough, I like lose it so fast.
So
and I'll be
hard.
like, wow, there's jokes I feel like that are really good that I've literally just completely are lost to time, that I've just unless
that's the best,
unless
yeah.
I listen back
Go
to like
back to
10
it, yeah.
years of recordings, which I will never do.
Yeah,
They're just gone
that's what
forever.
I did that though before I recorded, and just
That's
to
a
be
good
like,
idea.
and there was a couple of things I was like, oh yeah, I forgot that tag of something or whatever. It's just
Totally.
like it's all there in your notebooks.
I need an
just-
intern for that. Somebody want an intern for my job?
It's something. No, you know what we should do? We should do it for each other.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
everyone
it's so
should
much
trade
easier to
each
listen
other.
to
Yeah,
someone
yeah,
else's stuff.
Yeah. You listen and
That
transcribe
would be
this.
so much better.
yeah,
Yeah, it's awful listening to yourself.
That's actually we should have like an exchange.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like instead of like a clothing swap, it's like a notebook
joke
swap.
swap.
Or
Listen to this set for me swap.
Yeah.
Yeah. God, that'd be lovely.
Well,
I guess we figured it out, guys.
Well,
nailed it.
nailed it.
We're done.
Podcast over.
Nailed it.
I
Figured
think
the end
this
of comedy.
is looking like time for a cake reveal.
I think
Ooh.
it's
Cake
cake
reveal?
reveal
I
time.
think so.
All right.
Yeah.
Do you want me?
What do you want me to get it? I'll get it. You guys sit down.
You brought.
Wow.
I
Yeah.
brought it. I
Yeah.
brought
What are
it.
we doing? We're gonna sit.
Excuse me.
I'm so excited.
I said this is a very, I feel like, Golden Girls move of you.
it is.
Yeah. I really
Why?
am excited.
Because they eat cake. I don't know.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. It's cheesecake on the show. Yeah.
yeah.
Thank God it has a paid sticker on it, so we
Yeah,
know that Alan
you
didn't
know.
steal it, which I appreciate it. Where is this from? This is
This is from the Gelsons.
Ooh.
my
Oh my
God,
God, Alan!
It's so cute.
It's so cute.
Alan. Oh my
It's a
God.
green heart. I like
I
a green
love
heart.
a green heart.
Yeah, that's adorable.
It's princess cake.
Wow.
Wow. For your pretty princesses.
Did you guys play that game, Pretty Pretty Princess?
Yeah, what is it? Why is
Which
it in my
one is
head?
that?
That was the one where it had like there was various jewelry in like a central jewelry box. Like there were Mardi Gras beads were the necklace. You had to like
We have to
collect-
shove on this giant, terrifying knife.
Sorry.
No, it's
It's perfect.
It's like the only knife I have.
wait. So it was like a magnet thing, or no?
no. The goal was to get all the jewelry, which is
Okay.
Okay.
insane. But all the jewelry was in like a little treasure pot in the middle of the board, and as you played, you won like different pieces of jewelry.
Oh,
And then once
right,
you had the
yes.
bracelet and the
Okay.
necklace and
Yes, I remember
everything,
that. That's
then you were the
fun.
pretty
That's
pretty
a fun game.
princess.
Don't think I've ever played that.
I think I remember like the commercials for it. Yeah, should we do it or what?
Yeah,
should we
Yeah.
do
do?
it. It's
I think we should
beautiful.
do it.
Do you need help? That's kind of wonky to do it around there. Okay.
This is one of my fears is cutting things on camera. So Alan, I'm like watching you. Like, have you ever had to like cut a pizza with a line of people behind you?
That sounds so stressful.
It is like a terrifying moment in my life.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate it so much.
Yeah.
Wait, cut a piece of pizza with people behind you?
Like,
No,
like
I know
holding
what
up
you
a
mean.
line of
Yeah.
people because you can't get your piece.
Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
yeah.
like
Anyone being behind me, like
While you do anything.
you like walking or anything, it drives me insane.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
Oh my
this
God,
is a
this
juicy
really
cake.
Alan.
exciting.
No, it's
okay.
perfect.
It's hard to. It's hard.
Yeah. Thank you, buddy.
We
This
respect
is-
you.
Man, this is amazing.
Yeah, that was what my least favorite thing of waiting tables was when I had to open wine for people.
Gauntlet's been set for the
Seriously.
guest.
I love a green cake.
I know.
Yes.
One time, I was at someone's party at Gelson's, the wine bar.
Wait, can you talk on the microphone?
I was at a party at the Gelson's wine bar. Don't worry about it. No big deal.
Wow.
And this was like right when Postmates started happening, and we were at the Gelson's wine bar. This is from the bakery at the Gelson's next to the wine bar. They Postmated a princess cake from the bakery to the bar.
Amazing.
Wow.
So wait,
The height of
someone walked in and just picked up and
That's so brilliant.
this is fucking delicious. Gelson's, I had no idea. Gelson's
Gelson's
Bakery.
is
Gelson's go
low-key-
hard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
great bakery, great cakes, great salad bar.
It's a little it's got amaretto. It's like a little almond.
I think I
love
put Gelson's as far as fancy grocery stores. It's above Whole Foods, right?
It's pretty up
You
there.
can make that argument for
Yeah.
sure.
It's pretty
Yeah.
up there. I mean, the
Yeah.
the Whole Foods hot bar is way bigger and better, I would say.
Yeah,
but-
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think if you need to get like weird ingredients, maybe Whole Foods has more.
Yes. Yeah.
But-
Gelson's like your normal,
Thank
like high level.
Yeah. Yeah. And Gelson's feels like mom and pop. Even
Yeah.
like it's more local.
Yeah.
Wow, this is really good.
Oh my god.
Thanks, Al.
Little 11 a.m. cake.
Tasty,
is
tasty,
Love
tasty.
it.
Unexpected.
We're doing 2 podcasts back today, so
Yeah.
this is actually really great.
Fueling us
Yeah, thank you.
for a day of talking.
What kind of cake did you get for yourself at home? I know you didn't, but
Urinal.
Oh my god, this is so good.
Did urinal know that you
You're my cake now.
Okay.
Damn, this is good.
It's really
Yeah,
good.
It's really
Oh
good.
man, I'm gonna get a real sugar rush.
Yeah.
I've been eating a lot of sweets because I've been drinking a lot less.
You're not a sweet boy either.
and it's rocking my world.
But
You got to replace it with something.
I'm
have
like,
to.
wow.
No,
I got-
sugar is a terrifying drug.
I got blood work because you guys know I eat a lot of sugar.
yeah.
I got my blood work back this week, and the nurse was like, "Wow, I can tell you like never eat sugar, right?" And I was like,
Wow.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
"Yeah." So
Keep doing
I
like
know,
you're
I
I
do.
doing.
wish I knew what it was that I'm eating that's neutralizing the sugar because I eat a truly insane
Maybe
amount of
it's
sugar.
the hummus.
It might be the hummus.
The hummus. I feel like the hummus, like the sugar just sucked.
It kind of
it's sucked into
it just sends everything.
Yeah.
I
through.
just got my physical. I like missed my physical last year, so I got it and did all the lab work and stuff, and I just got the results back, and they're like, "You doing great." And I'm like, "Okay, how?" Wild, great.
I had the same call. She was like, "I have nothing to tell you." Like, no. I was like,
no
"Okay."
notes.
You sure?
Great.
You want to check those again? All right.
You didn't mix me up with somebody, right? Just making sure. That's funny.
Yeah.
You know what I just had this weekend, speaking of sugar, that I wish I didn't know existed? Have you ever had those nerd gummy cluster thing.
Oh,
yeah, those are
yeah.
amazing.
I
Oh,
never
those are
had
insane.
that
Aren't those great?
before this weekend, and
Yeah,
I
they're
wish
dangerous.
I didn't know about it.
Yeah.
because that is crack
That's
cocaine.
They're like
Great
nerd's
candy.
rope, but in poppable.
It's fucked up.
Yeah. It's such a good texture, which I think is so important in candy.
It's fucked up.
Yeah.
That really, I was like, I've never had this. I don't want to know about this.
Yeah. No, it's great.
Get
Yeah,
this
those are really
away
good.
from me.
Yeah.
Fucking Super Bowl, man.
Yeah.
Ruined my life.
All right, Al. We're gonna play a game with you called Believe.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
I'm just gonna say things. You can say.
Oh.
We're gonna.
Okay.
Babs is going rogue.
How does the game go? We just
You
ask
say
you.
a thing and then you say if you believe in it.
say if you believe in it or not,
Yeah. All right.
basically.
That's easy. We can.
Oh, okay.
We can say stuff.
Yeah,
there.
the theme song will happen.
Please
here.
don't ask me about myself.
Too late.
Alan, do you believe in Alan?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yeah, it was a trick. A trick. Yes.
Okay. Do you believe in coupons?
Yes. I just tried to use one the other day. I tried to go to Lazy
tried?
Acres.
Did it work?
Well, so Lazy Acres. Do you know? We were just talking about
Grocery?
Belson's and Whole.
Is like
so-
Home Depot? No.
No, it's kind of like a Whole Foods, I guess. It's like there's a new one in Los Feliz, Western and somewhere, and they sent me one of those mailers where it's like week 1, you can use this if you spend $5 and blah blah. And so one was for they had like if you spend $5 you get a chocolate mousse, but they're out of the chocolate mousse, so I didn't use the coupon. And I said, "Fuck this
Okay.
place, I'll never come here again."
Well, coupon.
But yeah, I
work.
believe in a coupon. for
And do
sure.
you keep them?
Yes. I mean, like, I literally I had this when I was, like, waiting for the date to come up.
Wow.
and- yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I'll use a coupon.
Good for you. I wish I could do that.
Yeah.
I can't hold
Yeah.
on to them like that. Like
No.
I'll use the Vons near me is the place I go to the most, and their app has a lot of coupons. I'll use if I'm there.
Yeah.
Because it shows you on the thing, like.
Yeah.
Oh,
but I'm not-
like on your phone? That
and, like
thing?
if you're shopping, it'll say like,
Yeah,
hey,
yeah.
you could, save more with the app. So I'll do it then. But yeah, like physically holding onto them, I can't. I tried. It's just
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
happening.
I got one at CVS the other day, and the cashier was so excited for me. She was like, "You got really good coupons," and so like I had to like match her energy and act like I was excited too. And I almost wanted to like give it to her, and I probably should have because I threw it away outside.
Yeah. I don't ever go back and use them. Yeah.
No.
I have $30 in rewards at Lowe's that is going to expire by the end of this week.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
fun.
And I
Fun.
don't. I know.
What do you get for $30 at Lowe's?
Well, I did a bunch of like, I
plant?
bought a bunch of mutual aid stuff, so that's why I
Right,
have
right.
all this stuff.
But I'm
Yeah.
saying like what?
do you
Yeah, it's
get?
hard to get.
I know that's the thing. I'm like, I don't know.
Just buy like you should get like a giant thing of dish soap. Because
Yeah. Oh,
that's
I got one of
good.
those and it's been like a lifesaver because you
Yeah,
never have to
that's
replace
true.
it. Just get a huge dish soap and some.
Man, buying my bulk
Toilet
somewhere
paper.
that's not Costco. Fuck. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
know,
think
it's hard.
I would get a plant.
A thing for me to kill eventually.
Are you bad
I
at
know.
plants?
I'm still with like that with plants.
I'm really bad.
trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
I got
It's hard. It's
my
really
mint.
hard.
My mint guy is doing pretty okay.
That's good.
Oh,
good.
nice.
For my lemonade.
They'll be all right for a minute. I kept a basil plant alive for probably like 9 months.
That's impressive.
Basil's always what's rough for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what I learned about basil, if you got to have it on a plate, and then you put the water in the plate, so the bottom of it pulls it up. Don't put it in the top, so then it takes the water when it needs it.
Oh yeah. With
Yeah.
a lot of plants.
That's
I
yeah.
was doing it the
Yeah,
wrong
I
way.
never feel like I can get the water right, the light right.
Oh,
No,
I
I've
feel
killed so
bad.
many things.
I feel
Yeah.
so bad for all the plants in my house. Like I feel like a bad person.
I have dead cactuses
Yeah,
right
it
now.
sucks.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't do anything. How are you dead?
I feel like
yeah.
I'm slowly torturing them, and I'm not doing it. I just like I'm so out of sight, out of mind. So if they're not right in front of my face, I'm like, oh fuck, I forgot about those.
Yeah, and like sometimes I will give it the college effort because I love having plants around
Yeah.
me, and I'll like follow the instructions, and
Yeah.
I still feel like I just don't have it.
No, yeah. They always
It
end
has
up
to
dying.
really be like a part-time job. It feels like you have to really be on top of it.
I think all my energy goes into keeping the dog alive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So I'm just like,
we
well,
all have so much
fucking die.
we can do.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I have my hierarchy of the things that live in the home.
exactly.
And the plants at the bottom.
Still though, when have you guys seen those Instagram ads where it's like the garden for your kitchen? Have you
Oh,
seen that?
yes.
Oh, dude.
The, like,
Oh, is that
hydroponic
the,
ones?
Yeah.
I love the idea of it.
Oh, mine would look like shit immediately.
Can I just say I got one of those mushroom grow kits for Christmas.
I've
and-
never heard of these before, so tell people what it is because I hadn't seen it before.
Oh, so mushrooms are like the biggest thing in the last 2 years.
Yeah,
just like
for
eating
sure.
them, growing them in your house and
Yeah.
all sorts of shit. And I got a lion's mane kit where it's like a box that's like I don't know. It's not dirt. It's some sort of mix that then has like the mycelium put into it, and then you kind of like just cut the top open and you spray it with water once a day, and it grows like a huge harvest of mushrooms.
Yeah,
so
send a picture. It's huge.
Yeah, it's this massive lion's
it's like
mane.
exploding out of this box.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Are you eating them?
They're marinating right now at home, and I'm gonna make them tonight, which I'm very excited about.
And it's still gonna keep growing.
It should, in theory, come back 2 or 3 times.
It's giving Last of Us. Like,
Yeah.
I know.
No, yeah.
I love eating mushrooms, but I have to be honest. Like, there's something about seeing a lot of them that gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't know why.
No, well, because
They're fungus.
They're
Yeah.
fungus. They're
Fungi are
fungus.
so integral to our life.
They are.
Yeah.
well, you know, because you're
You're a
a
fun guy.
You're a fun guy.
I'm a fungus.
or fungus among us.
I
right now.
grew out a spore. No, whenever you see like mushrooms, when they do that thing in nature docs where it's like they're growing and the time lapse, and it's like the mushroom's like hi, like out of nowhere. It's like I'm here.
I always wish
they
you
did
could
pop
like
overnight.
see that. Like, also, this is a bit of a high thought, but I went to bed the other night and my bananas were green.
Sure.
And when I woke up, they were yellow, and
Yeah.
I was like, next time I have green bananas, I'm gonna put the GoPro up.
Oh,
Watch it. Yeah, watch it. Yeah.
Please do this.
Yeah.
just
We
watch
have to
it
share this
slowly.
footage.
Want to watch some bananas get yellow?
Can I say that? Let me say this. We're talking about groceries a lot. No, we're talking about bananas. I know Trader Joe's isn't a real grocery store, but
Yeah.
it is weird when they don't even have bananas. I'm like,
Yes.
they're bananas.
They usually have them in my
They're the
experience.
most popular fruit, and
Right.
I'm like,
Yeah.
you're telling me you don't have any kinds of bananas? Okay, great. Anyway,
Yeah,
that was happening to me the other
and
day.
yet they will have like watermelon flavored mac and cheese.
Oh, and they're
Right.
trying
Yes.
to they're trying
Yeah.
to push some
Yeah.
new type of some like paradise berry on you, and I'm like, it's like the worst thing you ever had.
Yeah.
Just give us another
that
banana.
horrible orange thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
Yes.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
I had oh god, so my Trader
Wow.
Joe's. Well,
You
the
took a
same.
beat.
Your Trader Joe's, same one. There's been a man there who I've been avoiding for
Oh,
probably
yeah.
like 8 years because we were
Really?
supposed to go on a date and I ghosted him.
Don't shit where you buy the
I
things
know,
you
Oh,
eat.
this guy's worked at Trader Joe's for 8 years.
He's worked there the whole time.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, steady job.
got good- they got good
And
stuff,
I
yeah.
have managed to avoid him this long. I've managed to avoid him
That's
every time I
impressive.
see him. And it's not a big store, you know. I've done
Yeah.
well. The other day it happened. We locked eyes and I was like, "Hey, how are you?" And then I just like literally just
Oh my god.
like a cartoon, like turned around and like sped off, and it was.
God, what
it
a
Did
was
he
shit
say
is.
anything back?
Does
he just like nodded. And,
Do you think he remembers?
oh yes.
Okay,
Yes,
all right.
yes.
Damn.
He was crying.
Wow.
Perhaps.
Did the date get arranged because you guys were like flirting when you were checking out at Trader Joe's?
No, we had met on like an app,
Okay.
and then I
Okay.
think later I realized he worked there or something.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was
Got
separate.
You met on Tinder Joe's.
Yes, exactly.
Tinder Joe's.
Trader Joe's.
Trader Joe's. There it is. God.
Everyone has to wear a Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah.
Hawaiian shirts get me every time.
Yeah.
It's always
Really?
a good idea.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Have you guys ever just like wear one?
Yeah, they are fun. They're
Yeah.
fun to
Yeah, I
wear.
love
I
Hawaiian
loved them
shirt.
as a kid.
Yeah.
I wore so many Hawaiian shirts
Yeah.
as a kid.
You did.
I was
You
obsessed.
got a
I was
Hawaiian
obsessed.
tie.
This is my Madonna end tie.
Oh,
Beautiful.
Great time.
And you got a tie clip. We got a sparkly tie
Got a
clip.
little sparkly tie clip.
I didn't know the Madonna in because that's their signature pink.
Yeah,
Yeah. it's
That's
the
amazing.
Carpet is
Love
that.
the
Did you
end.
buy it when you were there?
I did buy it when I was there.
I've never stayed there. I've only like stopped by once. I
Oh,
need to go.
Babs, you should
Oh,
go. It's
yeah.
awesome.
Dude.
Yeah.
You need to stay
You
I
there.
know. I would
love
love
it.
it. I
Yeah.
just haven't
It's
had,
great.
an opportunity.
We should we should do like a group and mob
That
it
would be
up.
so
Like,
fun.
everyone
Holy
should
shit.
get like a crazy room.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be really
Because
fun.
that way
really
we can
fun.
see more of the rooms. Mm-hmm. Also, what I've wanted to do every time I'm there but never have is it looks like there's some horses you can ride.
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I would like to
cool.
do that.
yeah.
Yeah, and then
that
I
sounds
mean
like
the
a good
pink cake, of course. I was cake.
That
fan.
As
champagne
cake
cake is
fans.
pretty dang good. Yeah.
How are you guys feeling? I'm feeling definitely sugary.
Oh, I feel awesome.
Oh, I
Yeah.
feel great.
Like I said, I
kinda
got
want
sugar
more.
blood.
Yeah.
sugar blood.
Yeah.
I'm definitely not thinking about when I can eat more of it. Which
Yeah,
will be
we
after
like.
the pod.
I
but
tried to
we're
be
gonna eat
modest
more.
with like
no,
our on
that was
No,
good.
I
our
appreciate
on
it.
Not
screen
gonna-
slices, but like
no one
what-
needs to see how much cake I'm actually gonna eat
Yeah.
on camera.
we're gonna do something unspeakable to this cake later. God, God will look away.
She's
God
not going to
will-
be a princess.
American
after all.
Pie.
Say, yeah. Yeah.
Can you guys believe
Celebrating.
one of our most important movies was about a guy fucking a pie?
Yeah, I can.
Most important.
Yeah.
It's a seminal
It's probably
film.
in Congress. It's probably in the Library of Congress. Or whatever
By
they
this
call it.
point, it's probably on the U.S. History AP.
Yeah.
You know who I was thinking about last night? Breckenmeyer.
Oh, bless.
Yeah, what's
Oh,
with him?
Breckenmeyer. Yeah.
Yeah.
The way you said that sounded like one word or one like.
The name, it feels
Breckenmeyer.
Breckenmeyer.
He was everywhere for a minute. What was the last thing he did?
I don't know.
I think he's like shown up in some random stuff later on.
He's
but
probably in a procedural of some kind. I
I'm
bet.
shocked,
Yeah.
honestly, that he hasn't been showing up in like Lifetime Christmas movies because all those actors of that era are like in.
He might
those.
not be
Yeah.
a Jesus guy.
Yeah, I think you got to be a
think you
Jesus
gotta
guy
be
to get in
Jesus.
those.
I don't know. I don't think so. Like Jodie Sweetin was in one. Like there's a lot of.
Well,
There's
she's
a lot
got
of,
the Full House back in.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Because Candace
knockoff.
Cameron's like super into
Right.
that
There's a
world.
lot of knockoff,
Yeah.
like non-Christian.
Oh, okay.
Or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
They're not fully saying it.
Can I just say one of my favorite things that you do, and I've only noticed it recently. Whenever you do quotes, you don't use 4 fingers. You go full
What do I do?
hands.
This?
Yeah, you go full hands.
I'm like a crab.
Yeah, you're honk honk in the air. I only noticed it recently, and it makes me laugh every
It's like the claw.
honk honk.
It's like you're doing asterisks.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna notice. Now I can't like tell what I'm doing.
It just makes me laugh.
I'll have to
Yeah.
watch back the tape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Roll it back, roll it back. There's a montage of Babs just going honk honk over and over again.
That's why we're filming these, so you guys can see.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the sausage.
That's
Yeah.
the thing.
I want you guys to see
We're
everything.
Upton Sinclair, and you're seeing it get made.
And there are children working in the background.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
There's a lot of little
That's what these
tiny
are.
people in the joints of these
Yes.
mics.
They love it.
Okay, should we do a lady problem?
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe. One of you guys will have to play it.
Let me get it. I always thought Upton Sinclair should have there should be a biopic about him.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think that would be
Maybe
really
Breckenmeyer
badass.
could play him.
Breckenmeyer.
Yeah,
Let's
where
get
is
him
he?
up
Is
at
he
it.
not, he's got to be on like Instagram.
Oh,
Upton
I'm
Sinclair.
sure.
Didn't
Upton
he
Sinclair.
date someone we know?
Did he?
Breckenmeyer?
Probably.
I think
I'm
so.
sure.
I think so.
Sounding like vaguely
I'm
familiar.
like, I think the last time I saw him was in like a TMZ thing or something.
with someone we know.
Yeah.
Oh my god, we gotta look
I'll
that
dig
up.
into that later.
He auditioned. I had this gig. I filled in for a friend who was casting
Oops, stop. Okay.
this HBO show called Generation Kill. And the day I was filling in for her was my birthday, which I was like, ugh, I have to work on my birthday. But then, like, all day long, it was just a bunch of, like, hot guys kissing my ass to come in to audition for this
It's like
movie.
pretty cool birthday.
All right.
That's not bad.
Yeah, and Breckenmeyer auditioned that day. That's the last time I saw Breckenmeyer. It was on my birthday 15 years ago.
That's what I was thinking of.
That's it. Yeah. You had a date. You had a one-day date.
Yeah.
With old Breckenmeyer.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah, if you have lady problems, you can email them to us at ladytoladycomedy@gmail.com or give us a call at 323-6-BUT-30. And we need lady problems.
Yeah, we need them, so please do send them our way. We've solved them all.
Yeah. And we know you have more. Come on. Okay, here we go.
Hello, ladies. I'm calling today with a lady problem that I'd love your thoughts on. So I just got married last March, and my wife is amazing, and she is not happy where she is professionally. She has a good job. She's actually a wildland firefighter, and she gets paid, like, decently well to do that. She gets paid, like, $100,000 a year to do that. I work at a university, and I really like my job, and I get paid a lot less than that. I get paid $65,000 a year. And my wife kind of wants to leave her job because she deals, honestly, with a lot of men that say and do things that she doesn't want to be around anymore. And I get that, and I, fully support her. I'm just, the thought of losing out on, like, potentially 30 or 40,000 extra, not even extra, dollars annually that we use to live our lives, is scary to think about. But at the same time, I make a lot less money than her. So it's like, I know that I should probably, hopefully get a job that pays more at some point, but I don't know. I'm struggling with like how to best show up for her and for our life together, and also, go through a potential financial reshuffling. Any thoughts you have would be great. Thank you.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the first thing I would do is just like figure out like how much money do we need?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Budget.
Yeah, budget. That's what it's called. Yeah.
There it is.
Dust off the old calculator and all that stuff.
Yeah, exactly. And find where you can make cuts to the budget.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And there are probably things you guys are doing together that you can cut back on. Maybe you don't need to go out to eat so much or go on as many vacations.
I think also, if you don't like your job, no matter how much money you make, you will spend
So true.
to make up for how unhappy you are.
Yes.
Like, so if you guys it might just be she spends $40,000. I mean, she does on just shit to be happy.
Yeah.
I think that's a big part of it, probably.
Yeah, I mean, I think what it comes down to is you can't. She shouldn't stay in a place that makes her unhappy or feel. I don't want to say unsafe, but obviously
But kind of
uncomfortable.
Yeah,
at the very
like
least,
that doesn't
Annoying.
sound.
It's at least annoying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
at least at the minimum annoying. And
Yeah.
obviously every job's annoying, but this is a different level. It seems like, with dealing with kind of like toxic men in that way.
Yeah.
So I think, you just kind of have to understand that like she has to do what's best for her and that you guys are going to figure it out, because the thing is like she could lose that job tomorrow for a different
Sure.
reason.
Yeah, that's true.
Nothing's guaranteed, ever.
No.
So anything could happen. And I think you have to just remember that you're always going to figure it out together. And the fact that you maybe you're going to know what's coming is good. You're going to be able to prepare. It's not going to be from out of nowhere, know? So I do think, start looking at your budget. I mean, I follow this guy on TikTok called Bradley in a Budget, who I'm obsessed with, and he's
I need that.
He's almost in he's almost in extreme cheapskate territory. Like he literally unplugs
I
all
won't
of his
do well.
appliances when he leaves.
Oh,
Like,
really?
I
Yeah.
hate that.
Oh.
Never
It's-
mind.
He's too much. But
can't do that, yeah.
but I like him.
Does that save you money if you unplug
No,
them?
it doesn't.
Right?
Probably like a penny.
Less than a penny.
Yeah.
Turning off the lights in your house, all of them when you leave, only saves you less than 5 cents a year.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because of the new
Okay.
light bulbs. The new
Yeah.
light bulbs are so good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alan's changing up everything.
He's
Well, because I leave my speakers from my turntable on. I leave them on all the time because it's just annoying to turn them on.
Yeah.
But I do see the blue dot, and sometimes people see the blue dot and they're like, "Oh, you just leave it on all the time." And I'm like, is it really bad?
But
Like,
I don't know. Is our
Fine.
lights the same as everything being plugged in? I'm not sure.
I think it's fine.
I think it's fine.
Yeah. I don't know.
We're getting away from the.
Yeah,
the
It's not- it's not the point.
This is why I'm
He's
not gonna-
extreme. He's extreme, but I do like him because he gets. There's a lot of other points he makes that I like, where it's like, when you get off work and you're driving home and you're like, that's the moment where you're like, oh, I just want to like get food because fuck it.
Yeah.
And he's always like, don't do it. Go home. You have food at home. Like,
Yeah.
he's good at getting in my head about like stuff I don't need to spend money on. Like, for Valentine's, he was just showing all the cheap shit that's just going to end up in a landfill.
Yeah.
It's like, you
Yeah.
don't fucking need
Yes.
this. Make some cookies or whatever.
Yeah. it's
So
true.
I think it's just there is so much that you can cut back on that I think you kind of don't think of often. That I think you guys, A, you'll be okay, and B, you can figure out stuff that you're gonna be all right.
No, for sure. I think also, if there's a way, get rid of your delivery shit.
yeah.
Have to go to the store and buy the thing.
Yeah.
Because I think
Yeah.
it's so easy just to be like, oh, let me order that. And like, if you need it, you'll go get it.
And,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
take
totally.
take a month off Netflix, take a month off.
Yeah, do no
like do one of
spend
those things.
weeks,
Yeah.
like all that
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
shit.
But
Yeah.
also too, it's like one thing that I always, whenever I'm feeling like frustrated or like, I'm not happy with work stuff, it's like even just like getting your, I don't know how, they're a firefighter? Is that what it
Yeah,
was?
she's a
Yeah.
firefighter,
So it's
yeah.
like, I'm sure it's totally different, but I'm sure on some level it still is like getting your resume together and seeing whether there are opportunities are out there. Just doing that can often put you in a better mood. And then, I don't know, maybe it's like, can you in some ways, like, instead of can you annoy the men that you work with in some way that like that gives you a little bit of power and like has it
Right.
instead of instead of receiving it. But I know that's easier said than done. But
I mean, or maybe maybe it's switching the place she works. I don't know if it be
like
it
another
probably,
firehouse or something.
I do know it's like an issue.
Yeah.
And it's a known issue,
yeah.
and I'm sure it's going to be difficult no matter where she is. But that could be an option too. But maybe she's thought about that.
Yeah. And like, if she ends up having to stay here for a while, like, is she actively pursuing other female firefighter groups and things like that, just to like be talking to people that are going through all the exact same shit? Like,
the one that works at the university should also work there, and they can start posse like inside.
there you go. Yeah.
Start shitting where you eat.
Yeah.
Or is that eating where you shit?
And I always
Eating
thought
where
that
you
metaphor
shit.
was
Yeah.
so odd because which is the shitting, the working or the fucking?
It really depends.
I think the shitting is the fucking, and the eating is the working.
But it should be that the working is the shitting and the.
Okay, that's really funny. I think it's the shitting that's the fucking.
This is the millennial who's on first.
That's good. That problem though, that is life. Like that to me is so much
That's
like
the thing.
you got to do the thing for money. It's annoying. It drives you crazy. But then, I don't know. I think you guys had a lot of good notes about like you can imagine your life being as good without that money. I think you can make your life as good without that money.
Yeah.
No, I think you definitely can.
Like at the very least, you're gonna be fine.
Yeah.
Like you always figure it out, right? Everyone has to. She's gonna get another job.
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
Well, and also like, if you like really are working your resources to see where other people are landing when they leave that job too, I mean, like, I think it's really building out that network of people. Like, where do other female firefighters, where do they tend to move? Is there like an administration position? Are there things within that world that like are also can like use her expertise but are different? Like, like
my boyfriend's dad was a firefighter. Now he's a fire investigator. So, I'm sure there are other avenues.
is that where he sits in a car and he takes pictures of fires, cheating on other fires?
Some real hot stuff.
You're gonna hate seeing this. Another match.
They matched on
He used
Tinder.
Tinder.
Hey, boom, 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 boom.
Oh boy.
But that's a good point, I think.
Yeah.
And it sounds like doesn't sound like she's making like a hasty decision. Like it's, she's going to have some kind of offloading thing. So it's happening the best way it can, hopefully, where it's like you'll both be prepared for this and stuff. But yeah, you can't be miserable like in your day-to-day job like that. You just can't. It's not, and your guys your relationship will be better off for it.
Especially in a job like that where like you could like die.
It's dangerous.
It's
It was
dangerous.
terrifying.
There's no
Yeah.
reason. Yeah.
Well, and then that goes back to her coworkers treating her shitty. Like I can't imagine being in a job where like your life depends on your coworkers and they're assholes to you. Like
It sucks.
yeah, fuck that. I mean, I'm like, can she be a park ranger? But I don't think that pays very well. But or maybe it does. Does it?
I'm not sure.
Well,
I don't know.
Who knows now?
Oh yeah, it may not exist anymore. RE that I actually like tried to make a reservation to Yosemite, and because of Trump, you can't. Anyway.
Oh really?
Yeah.
That's the thing that always
Cool,
pisses
love
me
that.
off whenever the government shuts down is that I'm like, pretty much the only thing that I feel like we can all agree that the country does right is like its parks.
Totally.
Yeah.
Like they're awesome.
Yeah.
Every time you go to one, you feel good, and like
Yeah.
you're not doing something that's bad for you or whatever. It's like
That's
whatever.
what's so crazy to
Yeah.
me about like that mindset at all, where it's like fuck the earth, and it's like, but don't you like if you love God or whatever, don't you want this to be maintained, or you don't care? I don't. It's
I think
very
it's a lot of
confusing.
indoor animals in that camp.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Well, it's all
Yeah,
about
that's true.
the
That's fair.
afterlife too.
That's
is
funny.
the-
Right. Oh yeah, it's not about this.
It's not, but this one is just temporary. This
Right.
this is hell, actually.
Because I think of your friend Steven Torres, who was on the show, talking about how he thinks heaven is on Earth, and I agree.
Yeah.
And we're just not.
Yeah. Like go fucking look
It's
at a
already
waterfall
here.
for a second.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. That's my whole thing with all of it. It's like, but you still have to like be here too.
Yeah.
Right. And your kids are going to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's all gone. Anyway.
That's a bigger problem.
That's
mean,
everyone. That's all ladies'
that's
problems.
everyone's
That's,
problem.
yeah, that's a planetary problem.
I mean, I think it's good that your wife has fire experience, because I think there will be more as
Yeah.
time goes
Yeah.
on.
That's true.
So the job will be more in demand in other places.
Oh
So
my god.
yeah, I don't know.
What's a good palate cleanser? Because now I'm spiraling.
Cake?
Do you want more cake? You want more princess cake?
Alan, tell us also about your podcast, because I'm such a
Yeah.
fan. You're doing so well on that.
The podcast is a lot of work. I'm basically doing it so I can learn how to do all this stuff.
Aw.
It's going. It's like I basically started doing it to just basically to have something to promote the album. But
It's
yeah,
called Finding My Audience.
it's called Finding My Audience. Comes out every week ish. Took a break in January, which is now February. But yeah, maybe it'll come back. I think it will. Really more focused on the album right now, but it's just so much. It's just so much work, and
It
I
is.
do everything
Yeah.
myself. So
Yeah.
it's just like, literally, I'm like watching YouTube tutorials after my day job and stuff, and I'm like, okay, but yeah, like I said, I got some lights. I'm playing around with makeup. I'm putting. It sounds like I'm just being weird in my basement, but I do it in my downstairs, and
Do it in my
I don't have any guests, and I talked, but you know what? Actually, what I did just do that was fun was I did it while I was I went to London and Dublin and Scotland, and while I was there, I did the podcast while I was over there. So
It's also fun doing a solo podcast is so interesting because you are just kind of talking to yourself. I feel like it kind of get goofy in a fun way.
It's weird.
You
Well,
know?
it's like,
Yeah.
and it definitely made more sense for me to do when I was not also in therapy, because in a way it would kind of be like a way of checking in with yourself.
Right.
You know,
Totally.
like, what is on my mind? What, whatever.
What's gonna come out?
But now that I'm back into therapy, it's almost a little bit like, I'm like, oh no, now I have to talk more.
Yeah.
Maybe you should just record your therapy
record your
sessions
therapy
and just
sessions.
mute
That
your
would be
therapist.
compelling.
That's what I
Just
should
hear-
do.
yeah.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
I play the other part of it. And I just go, oh wow, that's a great idea.
We could maybe like animate Garfield in to be the therapist.
That
I
would be
mean, why
fun.
not?
I like the idea of sliding your therapist a talent release and be like, can you sign this so I can use your audio? Thank you.
I do like, on reality shows sometimes, like they'll show the characters going to therapy, and I'm
Yeah.
always like, that is such a tell that you have a terrible therapist. Like that they are.
They would agree to being honest.
Yeah, they're agreeing to be on it, and they're agreeing that this session, you're obviously mentally ill. You're on reality TV, but then your mental health professional is not only enabling it, but wants a piece.
Yeah.
Well, and also like on Vanderpump, it's like they all use the same one, which is great.
That's
so
like
fun.
not
It's
right,
like I don't
yeah.
think this is how this works.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, not at all.
Yeah.
And also, what's that therapist's like baseline for normal?
she's
Because
not a
that's
therapist.
Like
There's just no way.
Does she like watch the episodes and come back and be like, so you didn't really implement anything that we
They should.
talked about?
that there's nothing that I love more, and in a way, it makes sense. I'm not even really saying this as a dig, but when you meet someone and then the reveal is that they're a therapist and they're like the craziest person you've ever met in your
Yeah.
life.
Yes.
And
That
I'm just like,
happens
wow,
often.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it happens a lot.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
kind of makes sense though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it is almost as if you just watched someone bowl only gutter balls, and then they were like, I'm a brain
Nailed
surgeon.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It's the same with life coaches.
All
Life
right.
coaches also. in
Always
that
a hot
same-
mess.
Oh.
Is there a big, I mean, I'm sure we have some that are listeners, and I'm sure you're a good life coach, but like, is there a bigger tell than someone opening a life
It's just
coach
somebody who
business?
didn't go to therapy school.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right.
yeah. It's somebody who's like, I don't have time for Western
Like,
medicine.
I know how to do to-do lists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My character actor career didn't take off, so I'm gonna fucking pivot.
I will say I've been doing a lot of to-do lists recently, and they are helping.
They slap,
They-
right?
Love
they
a
do
to-do
slap,
list.
Love a
yeah.
to-do
They
list.
do
Yeah.
slap.
I actually also
Get cake was on my to-do list.
Oh.
last
see
night.
that's
What
what's
a
fun
good check.
about.
Yeah.
What
I
a
love,
nice check to
You
have.
gotta put fun stuff on your to-do list.
You do.
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
That's
You
a big
gotta
part of it.
sprinkle in little rewards.
Oh yeah,
Get
all of
sprinkled,
life
yeah.
is tricking yourself to have a good time through everything you have to do. That's all it is.
Just be a stone Sisyphus.
That always reminds. I always think of. I don't know why they made me think of this.
It's not a rock. It's a huge edible. So you just keep taking little
Just a little nom
little
nom.
nibbles.
Yeah.
Sorry,
It
Beth.
rolls back down. Oh, well, I'll eat more.
No, it just makes me think of in Seinfeld when Kramer's trying to suss out if the guy does coke. He's at the bar and he's got a cigarette and he fully chugs a beer while the
Oh.
cigarette's hanging out of his mouth,
my
and he
God.
just goes, "Here's to feeling good all the time."
That is like, yeah.
That's what we're trying to go for.
That and
I love that.
when what's his name? When Ted Danson in The Good Place is like figuring, he's like feeling what it is to be human for the first time, and he's got like a martini, and he's just like, I'm having a good time, and all I want to do is die, or something like that. I'm just like, yeah, that's what it is. Yeah.
Which I just want to, before we wrap up, I just want to shout out Ted Danson. You don't need a podcast. Leave us alone.
He has one?
Yes. It's called Where Everybody Knows Your Name.
Oh,
it's him and Woody.
It's him and Woody.
I kind of want to listen to this.
We don't need you guys.
And then he shouts out, he's like, here's our guest. And then he says Mary Steenburgen. And I'm like, that's your wife. You don't get to shout out your wife as a guest.
No.
I don't mind it.
No, but I just don't like, the celebrities are taking their jobs.
But is it a Cheers watch? I think
Everyone's
it's okay
getting a podcast
if
now,
it's a Cheers watch along, I think it's okay.
It's not. It's just a talking show.
Okay.
You got to get a Weight Watchers. What? I can't think of her name. Christy.
Wait.
Valerie Bertinelli?
No.
Fergie?
No, she was on Cheers.
Oh, Kirstie Alley? She's
Yeah.
dead.
Oh, she dead?
Yeah, she passed away a few years ago.
When Kirstie Alley died.
Oh,
This is not how I wanted to tell you that Kirstie Alley died.
I totally missed that Kirstie Alley died. I was going to make fun of her. Fuck, never mind.
I need to send it to you guys. I found this. Megan Keister gave me a copy of this magazine called George. It was like an old one from the 90s, and there's an interview with Kirstie Alley in the back, and it's the most batshit thing, because it's like when she was like maybe like not right after Cheers, but a little bit after Cheers, like she was a full-on star.
Yeah.
And they're asking her these questions, and she's like, what would you do if you were president? She's like, I give everyone in the country a copy of Dianetics. Like, it's just straight up like out the gate crazy. It's one of my favorite things I've ever found.
Yeah, I loved her. She's wild.
Now that's a podcast guest.
Yeah. She needs a podcast.
She does.
Yeah,
I'd listen to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Sorry, Brandy.
damn.
Yeah.
Well,
Look who's talking.
That's Z News to me.
I mean, obviously that's what her podcast would be called.
Z News to me. I heard that, and it was great.
Thank you. I feel heard. The scientists are gonna kill me as I go home from this podcast.
You're not going home.
Yeah.
I did have to tell Sean the other night because we were talking about Scientology, and I was like, he's like, are you thinking about infiltrating Scientology right now? And I was like,
Oh, don't do that.
a little bit.
Don't do that.
I remember being
on
on mushrooms one time watching like this is at the Barnstable Art Park, and so it's right next to the Scientology Center, and seeing like, I'm like, oh my God, these people look like they're being so nice, and they're being and I'm like, oh, they're Scientologists, they're recruiting. I'm like, we have to get out of here. And I was like, I made everyone with leave because I was like, we're too susceptible, we're on mushrooms, we're too nice right now. We got to get out of here.
That would be a nightmare. Yeah, I don't want that.
Yeah, you don't need a stress test in those conditions.
I'm surprised none of us have done so many drugs. We ended up Scientologists.
Oh, I'm very surprised.
That's why I got to say far away.
Yeah, no, I'm the same way. It's the same reason I can't try heroin.
I'm like, I like movies.
Yeah.
This is pretty cool.
I like real estate.
Put me in the pictures. I did a stress test once. I was on their mailing list for a minute because I thought it was funny.
Yeah.
And I just would be like, no, and yell at them on the phone a lot.
There's some weird.
First couple years in LA.
To my address to someone else's name that I've never seen. I got an invoice from the Scientology Center for 32 cents. To I looked it up at some like Rumba like record company. So I'm like, oh man, what is this weird payroll scam that's running or something? But yeah, I need to frame it. I just haven't like
Rumba record
Same
company, you
that.
say, huh?
Yeah, it's weird.
Send them a copy of your album.
Yeah, that's it. That's
The Wordle today was Rumba.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
What the fuck?
I can say that because it's
Yeah,
none of you play, right?
But
It'll
also,
come out later.
I do play, but I think that it's different for everyone.
No, it's the
Yeah.
same.
Because I'm
I
in
think
a
so.
chain with like my mother-in-law, sister-in-law, and Sean, and
It's
always
the same.
Oh, really?
That's the whole point of it,
Yeah.
Oh, huh.
Maybe you're on a different one.
Maybe. Although I have like, that's how I realize, I do this as a test because I do think that's how I realize how much my short-term memory is failing, because I'll be like, God, an awesome score on the Wordle. What was the word today? So I try to remember it now because in my head I'm like, that's helping.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's helping.
Yeah. It's like supposed to be good for your brain. And then you're like, fuck, it's not doing
Yeah,
that.
Alan
basic
just
thing.
found out he doesn't have the real type of phone. He's on a different internet than the rest of us.
I'm on old internet.
It's probably
My
What's
Wordle
the
only
Wordle?
has four letters. In
If
it.
there's an emoji in your Wordle,
Yeah. Mine is word. It's just every day. It's word.
WERD.
I
Get it wrong.
get it wrong a lot.
Well, Al, tell everybody where they can find you.
Find me, AllenStricklandWilliams.com. I'm still on Twitter, Instagram, Allen Strickland Williams, Totally Allen on Twitter. Listen to the album, buy the album. Thank you. It's called Ran Through.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
The cops are here.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Hello.
They heard about the cake.
Yep.
Can we have a
gonna eat
piece?
this cake.
We heard it's really good.
Yeah.
We love you. We'll see you next time.
Bye, guys.
Bye.